digger arriving today. Yay, digger. Now I've never driven a digger before, so that'll be interesting. I'm doing a time-lapse video of me gallivanting around on a digger. Yay. And it is arriving this afternoon, but I've done a fair bit of digging around. I've dug up some nice sandstone slabs from the garden here. You can see them there. They were all buried underneath the soil there. Dug them all up. I'm going to use them to finish off my retaining wall for the garden along the top. Clean them up. Should be quite nice. Hopefully. I have set up my GoPro in the corner of the garden on a time lapse, and I'll just keep track of my progress. I've also staked out and marked the ground here. Just measured it out. Measures 8 meters by 4.6. That is the area of ground I'm going to dig out for the slab that I'm going to use as the sunken foundation. It's slightly bigger than the wall dimensions. You want to put your walls just in from the slab so they're not right at the edge. I am going to reinforce the slab as well. So the actual measurements of the external is 7790 by 4640. So I'm doing about 200 mil in, so 100 mil on each side in from the edge of the slab. Should be enough. I'm going to remove this red line when I get the digger out. You've got to make sure it's square, of course. Best way to make sure it's square, obviously make sure all your lengths are the same measurements that you want, but then just tie a bit of string from one corner, pull it over to the other corner, make a mark on that string exactly from corner to corner, and then swap the corners. So do it from the opposite corner to the opposite corner, and if they're the same length, you know it's square. If they're not, you have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery to move it about and try and work out which way you pull it, left or right or front or back or whatever. I have made it square to the house, and that does mean that on the right hand side it's not square to the fence, but that's okay. Our garden sort of tapers a bit narrower towards the end. A lot of people's gardens do, or the other way around. So that will just leave a little bit of space over here that I'm going to be using as a compost bin area, plant pot area, that sort of thing. Yeah, should be good, hopefully. I'm going to start the time-lapse video when I've got the digger. There's not really much else for me to do at the moment. I've marked out where the fence needs to go for the neighbour's boundary.
So at this point you see me digging the hole for the slab. I dug down around about 1.2 meters, and then I put in a visqueen damp-proof membrane. Well, it's a waterproof membrane. It's a bit thicker than the damp-proof membrane, but it does the job very well for tanking, for making sure it's fully waterproof. And then I put in a slab, a reinforced concrete slab, and the concrete walls. Unfortunately, I haven't got any video of me putting in the concrete walls, but I do have some photographs of the slab going in, and then the wood arriving for the gym build.
Tanking's in, steel's in. Just got to put the feet for the spaces on for the steels.
So now at this point, the concrete's turned up, and turned up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so quite early. Had some very good friends come round to help me pour the slab and tamp it down, so really handy to have people round to help you, so hats off to them for helping me. Very much appreciate it. So I've had my wood turn up today, and this is for the gym. I'll be just carrying it all through, but essentially it is all going to be for the new gym that's down here. So I've done what I've said I was going to do, dig down. I've just finished doing all the insulation around it. Got my waterproof barrier on the inside, and then a secondary damp-proof membrane on the outside. Highest point of the ground is round here. I'm about 20 centimetres above ground level, 25 centimetres above ground level here. So my walls are actually not going to be particularly high. I'm making the stud work 180 centimetres, which isn't really that much. So I'm just going to do time lapse of the build and just see how it goes. Cool. So if you'd like to keep up with what I'm doing with the gym build, please consider subscribing or following, and do like the video. More people get to see it, and hopefully more people get inspiration to maybe do something of their own, and it will include a climbing wall in it. So if you want to see how I put my climbing wall together, that will also be in the videos as well. So I look forward to seeing you follow along. Thank you.